Hello all you wonderful web wondering wizard, Pretentious Fiend here, and as is customary on this channel, whenever Billie Eilish releases a new track, I must analyze. So Billie Eilish has of course released her new track Lost Cause, and if you have been watching this channel you'll know that there are some of her prior works that I think are absolutely groundbreaking and amazing, and I think that's pretty undeniable, but I think we should look at this with a critical eye, aka I just want to be a wanker and look at other people's arts and sit there and go, ugh. But I mean, isn't that the kind of job of every reviewer, every YouTube music blogger? It's all just, listen to me, my opinion is worth its weight in gold. So without further ado, before we get too far into this review, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, click the little bell so you can get more notifications of me needing to vent my artistic wankerish rage onto film and be heard by the ethereal gods of the internet. This. So straight off the bat, it is what you're going to expect from Billie Eilish at this point in time. There's less of the gritty trap electronic drums going on. There is a much more loungy kind of vibe. I will say that the first thing I noticed in terms of the production is the bass sounds good, but as well it should, because it's pretty much the only thing in the instrumentation besides a few little glistening piano parts or chimey xylophone style beeps and beeps. Vocally, of course, Billie Eilish is awesome. She will always deliver the goods. That is her absolute claim to fame. That's why she's famous. That's why everyone loves her. She never fails to deliver a really amazing set of vocals. But whilst this song is just like Your Power, has nothing bad in it. It is in fact all good. It just over the course of its 3 minutes and 50 seconds never really changes the dynamic and brings you anywhere in terms of storytelling or in terms of raising, ebbing and flow the vibe. It really does seem like a bit of a 4-minute long loop at points. And this isn't really helped by the fact that Billie Eilish's vocals, as amazing as they are very whispery, they are down, they are more subtle. And so you are there, waiting for the next part, waiting for it to go somewhere. A little bit of dynamic, a little bit of flow would greatly serve the listening experience of the track. And I do think it's that darkness that makes those longer, soft listens a bit more intriguing. That cruel darkness is what draws your ear into those longer, softer listens. Now let's get on to the main thing that everyone wants to talk about, the lyrics. Lyrically, I can see why people are standing this song pretty hard, especially young women, because it is really speaking about the failings of many a male partner, and the video clip obviously is very much a fun with the girls, we don't need men to find value or a good time, and that's always a sentiment I can get behind. That's a great sentiment, especially for young women to find, and this message is put forth in a very easily accessible way. You don't have to dig to get this message. It's you didn't have a job, you didn't have your shit together, you didn't reciprocate my emotional maturity or my emotional input, and thus, go f*** yourself. I gotta do my hair more, put more effort in. But I am Bo Burnham style depressed right now, so that's not gonna happen. This track works in conjunction very well with Your Power, and you can definitely see a distinct and explicit tone that this album cycle is going for. And Billie Eilish is not going anywhere. She's not going to stop making music anytime soon. I dare say she's going to have a very long-lived tenure, and I think it's a healthy thing for an artist to be exploring different and explicit tones throughout each album cycle. If you miss the old stuff, you have the glory of being able to go back and just listen to it. It's there, it exists. I think it is good to see this exploration through musical maturity, but still sometimes I just want the production to go somewhere, to crescendo at some point, instead of finding this one Valium-ridden vibe and coasting it to oblivion. All in all, it's a good, serviceable track. It just didn't grab me in the way that previous works from her have. But as it always is between Phineas and Billie Eilish, there is absolutely nothing to pick on in the negative with this track. except that you wanted it to do a little more. But anyway, that is my humble, albeit very pretentious opinion. Pretentious Fiend here. Till next time, disregard society in its entirety and for goodness sake remain filthy.